chapter 8.3 notes, special right triangle. We're starting with the 45, 45, 90. What makes these right triangles so special is the fact that we only need one side length to figure out all the side lengths. Does that make sense? So usually when we have a right triangle, we have to use Pythagorean theorem. And how many side lengths do we need to know in order to find the third? Or, well, yeah, okay. So yeah, we have to have two of the side lengths, and then we can find the third. But in both of these special right triangles, you only need to know one side, and you can find all the others. Yes, very interesting. So this is our 45, 45, 90 triangle. And we're going to start with how to solve for the hypotenuse. Okay. So on this triangle, our hypotenuse is this length right here, right? This is our hypotenuse. I'm just going to abbreviate HYP. That is across from the 90-degree angle. What do we call the other two sides? Legs. Good. So if I want to solve for the hypotenuse, I am going to take the leg and multiply it by square root 2. If I know the length of the leg, then I just take the hypotenuse and divide it by square root 2. Oh, I forgot to mention this. 45, 45, 90. What kind of triangle is it? It's a right triangle. And is it isosceles, scalene, or equilateral? Isosceles, which means the two leg lengths are the same, right? Okay. So here is how we solve for both of those things. Let's go ahead and use that to solve for our examples. So what's going to happen, I'm going to do one with you guys, and then you're going to do one on your own. We need to find all three lengths of the triangle. So the 12, is that a leg or is that a hypotenuse? A leg. So what's the other leg length? 12. Good. That's easy enough, right? And then how are we going to find that hypotenuse? Yeah, 12 times the square root of 2. So 12 times the square root of 2. Can I simplify this at all? Can I simplify it? No. Yeah. Okay. This is my answer. Go ahead, try the next one. You don't have to put it in decimal form. I want it in radical form or square root. What's the leg going to be here? 6. And then what's the hypotenuse? 6 times the square root of 2. Perfect. That's all you have to do. Okay. What are we confused about? Oh, okay. So now on this next one, do I have the leg or the hypotenuse? I have the hypotenuse. So how do I find the leg? Divided by the square root of 2. So we're going to take 6 times the square root of 2 and divide by square root of 2. What's going to happen here? They're going to cancel out. Good. And so what's the length of my leg? 6. Huh? You could, yeah, but they'll practice the next one, yeah. You could. But they're not old. Yeah. So I just want you to practice with it. Go ahead and do the next one. What do we get for the legs for this one? 10. Good. And I'm moving too quickly. Let's look at the next one. We'll take it up a notch. Those were easy ones. Let's get a little bit more difficult. We have a hypotenuse of the leg. Okay, so what are we going to do? Divide by square root 2. Perfect. Okay. Now, remember there was a shortcut method? Or no? You guys remember that shortcut method, or are we going to multiply by 1? I don't know what you mean by outer numbers. No. I'm not sure what you're asking. So I can't really say yes or no. Okay, if we don't remember the shortcut, let's go ahead and multiply it by square root 2 over square root 2. So we're going to get 5 square root 12 over 4. Over 2, sorry. Yes, thank you. Can we simplify the square root 12? Okay. We're really going to have to do more like homework practice, you guys. This is just proven why we need to do homework practice, unfortunately. So, give me a 3 for 12. 4 and 3. So what can we pull out? Good. So when we pull it out, though, we still have that 5 out here. 5 times 2 is 10. Square root 3 over 2. And we can still simplify after that. You guys didn't remember the shortcut. I don't know what to tell you. So then what does it come out to be? Good. 5 square root 3. I showed you the shortcut last time. Oh my goodness. Okay. Look at it. They both have to be underneath the square root. Both of these numbers, look at them underneath the square root. Can you simplify that? Okay, what can you simplify it to? 3 over 1. So then this would just be 5 over. Oh. I'm dead serious.
I was actually going to use it, but I'm not going to. Because I was just going to divide. You told me.
Okay. Let me. Okay, so if we have something like this, let's say like this, these numbers go together, so we can simplify the 5 over 10. Okay, and then these that have the square root together can be simplified. Yes.
What if that wasn't a 10? If it was an 11?
If it was an 11, then we can't simplify 5 over 11. Yeah. Yep. It would just be like if you had a fraction like this. We can't simplify it. Right? There's no number that will go into 5 and 11 evenly, except for 1. Question?
We should try the next one.
Try the next one. What do we got to do here? Divide by 2. Good. Are we going to take the shortcut?
Yeah.
Yes, you're going, yes.
Yes. Do we remember what the shortcut is? Okay, what is it going to be?
I don't know.
9 times the square root of 5.
5 and then
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay, and so then let's think about this. If I had this, what would I multiply by? If I knew the leg, what would I have to multiply by? Square root 2. So what's 9 square root 5 times square root 2? 9 square root 10. Yes? No? Okay. We have the hypotenuse here. What do we got to do? Divide by square root 2. Now we're going to have to rationalize. This is why we were practicing that. This one has no shortcut. Why? Because this number is not under a square root sign. So we cannot simplify, we cannot do a shortcut here. Okay. So we should get 8 square root 2 over 2. Now can we simplify? Yes. 4 square root 2. Perfect. And if you're not sure, you could always multiply again by square root 2 and see if you get to 8. You should get to 8. Do the last one. Oh. Did I not record this?
Oh, I remember that.
It's recording. It's screen recording.
Oh,
At the top right, like red dot.
oh, okay. Good deal.
Who are you screwing?
Justin, Nina, and Jeremiah.
Oh, Jeremiah. Nina and Jeremiah.
That's definitely like learn this.
Justin like passed an online calculus. He actually is great.
Oh, I remember that.
Did we get this one?
You remember like 40 digits of pi? He set the record. He set the record on pi, like pi yes or not pi or something. Wait,
I guess.
I don't know. It's like,
I memorized the old song.
Good.
yeah.
Okay, awesome. What do we get? 6 square root 2. 6 square root 2.
Oh, you know this?
What do we think? Can we move on to the other triangle?
Oh, yeah.
I'm worried that maybe it will be too much and we should just stop
I
here.
think you're right. I think you are on. Yeah. Okay. I'm already confused.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, so you show up.